It got cold very quickly this November, and the snow came early. Something about the first snow makes it feel like there's some kind of magic in the air. We're entering into the time of year when the world goes quiet. The cold forcing us indoors as we wait patiently for the sun to come back in the coming months. It was actually a little difficult for me to settle into a new routine. My body and mind have been used to doing so much and constantly moving. I sort of resisted the change. But slowly, through time, I've fallen into a much simpler and effortless routine of life.
So I'm letting my bread just rise a little bit in the Dutch oven, and this fire is almost ready. There's some really hot coals in there that I'm just gonna put on top and get this bread baking. I can't believe I got this fire going, to be honest. It took me all morning. It was hard at first, but now it's really raging.
Oh wow, good morning. Oh my gosh, it is such a beautiful day. It's been snowing for so many days now. I was actually feeling really discouraged earlier this week when it started to snow, just because there was still a lot I really wanted to get done before the winter set in. And I was gonna do it last week, but I got really sick last week and Logan was gone, and I don't know. It was an awful sickness too. It was like my head had all this pressure and my throat really hurt. It was super hard to breathe, especially breathing outside in the cold. Oh, it was so painful. Oh my gosh. But I'm starting to feel better finally. And honestly, that is like the best feeling in the world. The feeling of like getting better after being sick. Oh, it is so amazing. It feels like you're kind of like reborn or something. I don't know. Wow, it is seriously so beautiful out here. What I love most about the snow is just like how quiet the world becomes. The silence is just amazing. I've been thinking about the concept of winter a bit lately. It feels like deep in my bones, there's this longing for rest, like my body is asking for something different than busyness, action, and doing. This past week has been really something I've been dreaming of for so many months now. A week where I have zero obligations or pressing tasks to get done and am able to finally let myself relax a little bit after a season of constantly doing. But then the strangest thing happened was that once I finally had the time and the space to do nothing, it was actually really challenging for my mind mentally to slow down. But nature is a funny thing because even if we don't want to slow down, it kind of forces us to. It forces us to sit and to breathe and to connect with something that is beyond ourselves, to allow for the deeper parts of ourselves to emerge, to prepare for a new transition and new growth of possibilities. In summer, we do so much. We plant seeds, we watch things sprouting and blooming all around us. But with all of life, there is always death. With light, there is darkness. I feel like as a society, we ignore these natural rhythms that nature teaches us. We ignore the rest and continue to do and produce, never really allowing ourselves to fill our spirit back up. Summer is a time of so much energy, growth, newness, a time of creation, and slowly what follows is the season of harvest. And then as the leaves fall away, we must let go of everything we have created and enter into the dark. It's a beautiful time, really. I feel like it's truly the only time we can really stop. To stop and to not just press pause, because with pausing, that means we will unpause. But with stopping, we can reflect and choose whether our old life, our old habits, our old self is worth returning to. With stopping, we're able to take a completely new path, a path that is perhaps healthier, more loving. We can choose a path that brings more meaning to our life. Okay, so I'm sewing a pajama set. I want something kind of cozy to wear that's not too hot. So I'm just doing like shorts and a little top. I really fallen in love with sewing this year. I bought this machine, I think in the spring. It's really satisfying to like have an idea of an item of clothing that you want and then just like make it. You know what I mean? I don't know, something about that is really amazing to me. Warm soup in the winter is seriously such a blessing. It's crazy how as soon as the cold and the snow came, it just like made me instantly not want to do anything. Like seriously, all I want to do these days is just lay in bed. I'm really starting to understand the energy of a bear because it really does feel like I could sleep all winter long. Oh, that would be kind of nice too. You could just wake up and spring would be here. I'm definitely gonna make some goals for myself this winter. I think that'll help me from going crazy. One of my goals is to read 2 books a week. I think that feels pretty realistic and doable. Another goal is I really want to watch a TV show. That's kind of a weird goal, but I haven't watched a TV show in a long time. It feels like I never have time, especially in the summer. I don't have any time. So that's a goal. Another one that feels like it's gonna be kind of hard is to maintain like a daily exercise. It feels like the past couple winters, I've really let that go. And exercise, it just seriously makes me mentally feel so much better. So I feel like it's really important. But it's hard, especially when it's like snowy and cold outside. It's just so hard to like do anything when there's so much snow everywhere. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do that. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I guess that's just gonna be my life for the next, 5 months, 6 months. Ugh. I'm laughing, but internally I'm kind of dying. I honestly really don't want to deal with this cold. Feels like winter just ended.
Spirit has me when spirit comes, born again with thoughtless lungs. At the sight of her grinning face, I come back home, the spell she makes. Still her laughter bugs a fly, candles burning black with lights when she turns her hips to me. The bath is running well and green. Hold it, honey, this is the last time I let you, let me dream. let's just see.